Hi there, welcome to the channel. I'm Billy the Lake Groomer, and this is going to be a benchmark test shave of Yon-Ka Paris for men Barber Shave. Since it's a benchmark, I'll be using my standard razor and blade, a Merkur 34C, and it's already been loaded up with a fresh Astra superior blade. And that's just filtered water, warm filtered water, left over from making tea earlier. And it was just filtered through a Brita filter. Now I'm going to wring it out and put some of the shaving cream on. And I don't know how much this is exactly in terms of teaspoons or milliliters or whatever, grams, and I just dumped a bunch. But I decided, instead of putting more on from the tube, I decided to recover it from the sink, which is clean. I just cleaned it. But anyway, maybe I shouldn't have done that because sinks are notoriously disgusting. But as I was noticing the scent there, and that smell was awesome. Now I'm going to put the ingredient list up on the side while I'm lathering, so you'll be able to see what's in this. It didn't seem like a whole lot of cream, but anyway, Yon-Ka is based in Paris, and they only have, at least in their men's line, they only have one shaving cream. And their men's line is a, make no mistake, this is a skincare product, and that's the way they market it, and that's how they intend it to be used. So I wasn't sure what I was getting here, you know, when I bought this, because a lot of the stuff that I get and that you know, YouTube shavers use are stuff that's produced by, you know, shaving soap artisans, right? They're making handmades. A lot of them are making handmade, smaller batches. Right? This is a big cosmetics company that's been around for 70 years, right? But I think from the ingredients list, you can tell that they kind of approach this similarly to many of the artisans. There's a lot of plant material in there, essential oils. A couple things that you don't see shave soap artisans using much. One being, I believe it was niacinamide. And then there's allantoin. And I believe it's limonene and linalool, although I think I sometimes see those on shave artisan or soap artisan ingredient lists as well. But more often on, you know, skincare or cosmetic company shave creams or gels. So that lathering went pretty well. I think I put in about 2 milliliters of water total. And now the lathering bowl residual is just going to, you know, during the duration of the shave, is just going to mix in with that water, and that's also going to become my rinse bowl. And it becomes my source of in-between pass face rinsing. That was just used kind of like a pre-shave. There's a lot of slickness in there. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm probably going to do at least one pass of face lathering here. Which I find, for me, actually, maybe it's because I don't bowl lather very well yet. I'm getting better, especially now that I've started to exercise some water control with the syringe dropper there. But I also find that face lathering does a nice job of continuing to prepare the face for a nice shave. Lifts the hairs, gets them completely coated on all sides with lather. So I think it's a good mix, bowl plus face lather. Takes a little bit of time, but I think face prep time which this is probably as important as actual shave time in terms of the actual shave quality. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Guys and gals and other. Although I suspect my viewership is predominantly male, you know, I know there are some ladies out there in the shave community. All right, so here we go. Let's begin. Now, I remember feeling last night when I did this shave that already the start of this first pass felt good. But as I was continuing into the shave, I realized this feels actually really good, especially with no additional pre-shave product. This actually felt really nice. Like, it's nice to have something that goes on super slick. And except where I have really tough beard hair, like on my chin, the razor was just gliding nicely, cutting nicely. I could feel it. It felt different from most other shaves I've had. So if this is what a cosmetics company can do when they put their mind to actually making, well, I have no idea how much effort they put into making this shave product. But from the way it feels as while I'm shaving, I'm guessing they put quite a bit of effort into it. You know, men's skincare is kind of a big thing right now. Every major cosmetics company's got a men's line. I guess they realized when men-specific skincare products started to take off a few years ago, like Everyman Jack or something like that, Jack Black, those kinds of things. There's a big market there. You know, it's an opportunity for a cosmetics company to basically, you know, if you look at it this way, possibly double their customer base. So when I did that rinse slash, so I use the rinse bowl water, right? Which is where I've been rinsing out the razor. So there's a lot more residual lather in there that's mixing in with the water. The second time, before this second pass, that water was extremely slick. And I don't know, as that brush loaded with lather was sitting on the counter, I've noticed this, that the second application of lather always seems to be, for me, seems to be better than the first. And I don't know if it's because of the, you know, the additional water, the fact that there's less whiskers, or if something's happening to the lather while it's sitting there, you know, with part of it exposed to air and the rest of it deep down in the brush. Is it getting better? I don't know. I feel like maybe it does get better. And that little expression on my face, I don't know if you caught it just a couple seconds ago as I was taking that, going past the curve of my chin. That actually felt really smooth. Like, if the blade is not sharp, if the lather is not slick, this is really difficult for me to do sometimes. Like I usually, so a lot of times I can't do continuous strokes around the, you know, my chin like that. This was actually pretty easy. Is it because the lather's slick? Is it because the lather softened my beard hair? I don't know. Maybe it's both. And here, looking at it now, and I think I realized at the time, I unconsciously recreated my first pass pattern here, which is not what I intended to do. So now I'm going to go back and do what I intended to do. This is a new pattern for me. And even without applying more lather, this was extremely smooth. Like, really smooth. Like, the last time I was able to do this completely comfortably was when I was using the double open comb head. And it, you know, the purpose of which is with that double open comb, you know, every time you rinse it, it kind of reloads with, you know, soapy water from the rinse bowl and lubricates your face as you're going. This razor doesn't really do that. And it was still extremely smooth. Right now, it's kind of shaving as if it had that self-lubricating action. At least that's what this feels like. So yeah, I'm really impressed. That felt really good. Especially the second pass. Now, for right now, because my neck is still, well, it doesn't look irritated, but it feels a bit irritated from, you know, the week's shaving. I'm not really going for really smooth shaves on my neck right now. But my face feels super smooth, like pretty much BBS. That's the way it feels. And I'm recording this audio the next morning, right? And my face still feels really soft. And look at the quality of that lather. It's perfect. Now I'm going to do a quick little face wash with this lather because there's got to be some good skincare ingredients in there. I cut out most of that because you don't need to wash that. But, you know, I washed my face with that lather for a good 30 seconds. And yeah, my face feels dang good. Now, this is the only post shave I'm going to use for this shave. It's just the alum stick. And this is mostly to test the quality of the shave. And as I'm doing this, I'm not feeling much at all. Just my usual low-grade tingling. And that's just uniform all over my face. There's nothing up, you know, there's no zing, there's no sting at all. It's just tingling. And at this point, I'm like, I cannot believe this shaving cream. 2 thumbs up. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Maybe share the video with someone. And yeah, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. It really helps out. And yeah, like I just said there, that shave was good. It was really good. Easily one of my top 3 shaves on this channel. So, now I will recite the 4 rules of shaving, given to us by the lords of shaving. 1 blade. No pressure. Quality lather. Deft hand. This is the way. Thanks. Bye-bye.